I'm Sian, I'm Operations Director at an agency called Modern. We're based in Bristol, we're a B2B consultancy, and I typically deal with the recruitment of new employees to the business and have been looking for a while at how we can be a bit more agile and flexible in the way that we hire new talent. We've always struggled with hiring for more technical roles particularly, but also because we work on a lot of projects, we see that demand for those technical roles sometimes come in peaks and troughs, and actually working with Prodigi has allowed us to fill those gaps when we need them. We've got both a mixture of people in long-term roles, but also those ad hoc contracts that means that we can plug those gaps whenever we need to. We found the process extremely easy, very, very quick to roll out, and we've been able to fill those roles with very little trouble. Back and forth consultative nature of working with Prodigi has meant that they've been able to figure out what our needs and our requirements are very quickly so that we can fill those roles within days or weeks rather than months that it would traditionally take us to fill roles. So the roles that we've used Prodigi for to date, and we are planning to use them more in the future, have been, so we have a full-time person working within our digital team at the moment, and they're doing a lot of digital execution work for us. They've slotted right into the team. I mean, we work on a hybrid model anyway, but we're kind of primarily remote. So the fact that they are based in a different country and on a different time zone has actually made no difference to them. They're an extension of our team. And we also are working with a gentleman who is working with us on more technical projects. So that deep knowledge of Salesforce that we don't have in-house at the moment, which means that we can call on him and get that information and get those projects up and running really, really quickly when we need to. Prodigi have been a lot more flexible than partners we've used in the past. Typically, we've worked with employers of record rather than the model that Prodigi use, which isn't that much more flexible than traditional hiring. So we've kind of fallen foul of that trap before and become involved in things like employment law in other countries and all of those sorts of things that are very, very complex issues to manage when you are a smaller team. So the fact that Prodigi do all of that for us, take care of that for us, takes a huge weight off of our shoulders to be able to focus on what we need to do, which is doing, the great work for our clients. I would 100% recommend Prodigi. Not only do they make the process really, really quick, really slick, really easy, but they are both great people to work with as well.